Okie doke, we're just setting up. Give us a minute. Okay. Should be seeing stuff. You won't be hearing the game. Uh, I think we're going. Keep an eye on stream health. Ictiv, how's it going? Right. Not Commander, welcome. Just getting started right now. Alright, if you're watching something important, then seriously don't worry about this. This is low priority, and we're just cutting time a bit until the show itself actually starts in about 50 minutes. Don't let me keep you from doing anything that's actually important. Okay. Afternoon. So, we are about 50 minutes out, that's 50, from, because I just got a habit from whenever I ask Siri to send me a reminder, I say 50, I'll remind you in 15, or the other way around. 50 minutes until the Nintendo Direct for E3 starts. This will be the last one that we cover until EA's E3 stream on the 22nd. We'll just catch it, just have fun, and always interesting to see what the next Smash character is. So we've got 50 minutes to kill. So last time when we did the Xbox stream, we played a bit of Halo ahead of time. This time, might as well keep with the theming. We'll play a bit of Smash. There's no audio from the game because we've got this is what the audio sounds like going through my capture deck. So we're going audioless this time. I'll just play some music on my end. We'll just go with some CNC stuff because it's probably not going to get me in trouble on YouTube. We're just going to chill out and see what's in store for us when the direct itself actually starts. Right, let's get started. I don't know what's going on with the capture deck. I need to go through and sort stuff out. Like probably run a separate aux, just to get audio for it. So I'll just play a bit of music here in the background just to fill in the space. Not fitting, but Nintendo stuff tends to get taken down. So how's everyone doing? Hey, welcome. Oh, see ya, Popo. Hey, welcome. We're just if you're just joining us, we're just chilling out, playing a bit of Smash while we wait for the Nintendo Direct to start. I felt it worked quite well to have to play a bit of Halo, waiting for the Xbox stream. So this is kind of in keeping with the theming. I always have difficulty with Zeldas. They got weirdly a lot of options, more so than in previous games. Misread both of those forward smashes. There we go. Not much of a deficit, only 20%. Could be worse. Hey, welcome. Sorry, didn't you like join 20 seconds before the previous stream ended? I'm really sorry about that. Was that someone else by a similar name? Oh. There will indeed be. Those are actually my the two things I'm most interested in seeing. Metroid, hopefully news on Metroid Prime 4 or a port of Metroid Prime Trilogy. Maybe 2D Metroid would be brilliant to bring that back, because the last one was Zero Mission, wasn't it? Oh, and then AM2R, wasn't it? And of course something new Metroid, and of course something new F-Zero, sorry. And neither is going to happen. We can guarantee it. Yeah, sorry, GameCube controllers are very noisy, and this microphone is very, very sensitive. It's supposed to be for voice rather than for control, so hopefully it's not too distracting, but there's probably not much I can do about the sound of the controller. They're very noisy controllers. GameCube controller ASMR. Mute the music. Just go full ASMR with the controller. Oof. Sorry, what did I call it? AM2R? Yes, Samus Returns. AM2R is the fan game, isn't it? Yes, AM2R is fantastic. Samus Returns was quite fun, but it felt a bit different. Like, I guess 2D Metroid didn't transition that well to 2.5D. I don't know, maybe it just works better with sprites. Difficult to say. Still an enjoyable game, but yeah, AM2R was just incredible. Let me know if the music's too invasive, by the way. Alright, well we go. I couldn't quite get the hang of this new Breath of the Wild Link, because I always used to play Link in the previous Smash games. But he just felt a bit different this time around, so I usually go with Young Link instead. Oof. Nice dirt. Oh yeah, I usually have the language set to Japanese just because I prefer the way that Roy sounds with the Melee voice actor rather than translating into English. Even though the English guy did a very faithful job. But we got no audio today, unfortunately. Oh, now we avoided that. So we could set it to English, but it doesn't really matter unless someone starts playing his hero, because then I can't read what spells they're using. Nice fur. Yep. Okay. Neutral out at 0. Ah! Didn't quite capitalize on that. Okay. Sopa. Or sonar. Ooh. Risky down B. Perhaps shouldn't have done that. Ah, not fast enough. Yes, if you could set both the audio language and the text language separately, that would be ideal. Because it basically means I can't play as Hero when I've got the language set to properly hear Roy. Or even better, especially helpful for dyslexic people who can't read that fast for whatever reason, have a little icon next to Hero's menu. So you can see what it is without reading. Because I don't know what it is, but I'm not dyslexic, but the letters just sort of blur together when you're looking that quickly. And it's going crackle. What does that do? What move is that? It's like a blue, icicle. Oh, it's the blue icicle move. I know what that does. Oh, missed him. Get out of here. He went hard with 2 dares that time, and just barely missed both of them. That was really close. Oh, that music timed perfectly. So if you're wondering why I've got CNC music on, this is how the game currently sounds through my... I'll mute the music. Okay, so this is what my capture deck is getting. So we're going with with CNC music just for today. Actually, I'll disable and re-enable the capture deck, because occasionally, when I was testing earlier, the feed just cut. So I'll disable it, re-enable it. You'll see a second of our holding slide. So that'll pop up every now and then and go, what the hell was that? Who are those people? That'll hopefully keep the capture deck working. So, Nintendo Direct, what's everyone hoping for? If anything at all. Well, of course, there's a new Zelda that was announced years back. It'd be nice to see a little bit on Breath of the Wild 2. I don't really know what's causing it. It's just weird sound. Like the bit rate is all wrong or something. Because it's not quite... You can tell the music isn't quite in sync with how it's supposed to play. Missed that fair entirely. Announce Keese for Smash. Keese, those are the bats from Zelda, aren't they? An unusual pick. Is that a different character as well, just by the same name? New Fire Emblem, yeah. Effie really took off after Awakening, didn't it? Get out of here. and before a new Fire Emblem character gets announced as well. Because we'll see the next Smash character get announced. Pretty much guaranteed. So there's 2 characters left. They've kind of gone balls to the wall with some of the newcomers this time around. To be fair, Havoc, that would be brilliant. I've speculated before what would be the best, how best to represent CNC in Smash, and I guess Havoc or the Commando is one of the best ways of doing it. But CNC is one of those games that really does not translate well into Smash in any way other than there's a lot of good music to pick from. But of course it'll never happen, obviously. This zombie is good. Or I'm just bad. There we go. CNC remastered for the Switch. Of all the consoles to port it to, that would be quite fun. Oh, not quite. That would have been so swish. Got next to no iron left though. Come on. There we go. No, nearly got him. And you got no iron left. Oh, stealth tank for Smash. A lot of the vehicles wouldn't work because it's, you know, it's a platformer, so or something. It's got to have legs. You can't have like mammoth tank. But when you think of the units with legs, you know, Titan, that wouldn't work in the slightest. Yes, Tanya is another good call. Like, if you imagine how Tracer from Overwatch would probably play if Tracer got into Smash, Tanya would work in exactly the same way, because you got the dual pistols, and you got to have the time belt from Red Alert 3. Like, I wouldn't give Tanya a standard up B. Like, if Havoc or the Commando got in, the up B would be the jetpack that the Commando had in CNC 3. But Tanya wouldn't have a standard up B. Instead, Tanya's up B would be the time belt, so you'd go back in time to your previous position, velocity, and health from about 3 seconds ago. That's how I played anyway. Rain in the night, but it's a desert in the day. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, here's a solo. Ooh. Almost messed that up really badly. Volkov or Boris. A good Lucina can be terrifying. Like the sword fighters who don't have that much in the way of projectiles. And you come across someone who's really good with, like, you for some reason they seem even more daunting. I think I recognise this person's name. I think I ran into them when I was testing the stream earlier. Oh, nearly. Yes, the touchscreen functionality would be an interesting addition. I don't think it's likely to happen, unfortunately. Not sure if anything will happen with any CNC like console ports, the remasters. Bit of a shame, but keep it realistic rather than going, oh, maybe it'll happen. It'll be cool if it happens. Kane as the Pokemon trainer. That's the thing, that the main characters, you know, Kane, Yuri, the big ones you know of, would not work in this game. Because they're, like, actual realistic people, realistic actors. You can't have them doing double jumps in the air. Let's mix it up with Young Link. I don't know why Ganondorf's in VIP. I don't play that character, but for some reason he's the... he's got the highest, was it GSP of all the characters I've played. CNC visual novel when? Back in 2010 there was one. Memorably. Oh, restart that. There we go. Alright, well... Hello? You in? There you are. You're awake. Bit of a lag there in the game. I was about to say, playing as a projectile heavy character with a character that's got a reflector. Probably the most famous reflector in Smash, maybe in gaming. Are there any more famous reflectors than Fox's Shine? I mean, this is obviously not the Shine. The Shine is in Melee. You can't multi-shine with this one. You can't jump out of it. Oh, you parried the second to last hit. Oh. They made a CNC TV show. What would most likely game would they base it on? Either, I think, Tibson or Firestorm era or CNC 3 era. Certainly, like, that would be the most interesting time. Like, if I could have like a show or a film set during a particular game or era, it would be around about Firestorm or the aftermath of Firestorm, between Firestorm and Kane's Wrath. Definitely the most interesting era in CNC. That was supposed to be an up smash. True, you're right, Tanny does have an actor too, but I don't know, as an in-game unit, it kind of works a little bit better. But that's a good point. Well, I guess Tanya and the Commando and Havoc, they're more so action hero characters. You could probably do something with that. Redcon CNC4 with a TV show. Fair enough. Ah, messed that up. A TV show focusing on the inner workings of Nod. That would be interesting. Isn't the Kane Tower? Which tower's that? The Kane Tower. Do you mean the Threshold? So I guess that did get called Kane's Tower in some game or other. I'm not sure we actually know what the Tower of Babel looks like, do we? Other than like common artist depictions, because it wasn't supposed to be like tiered. I'm talking nonsense, I don't know. What game kind of forgot about the ion cannon? Nice reference. Oh, nicely timed from that fox. Wow. Very nicely timed. Yeah, the show would have to be about Kane, you're right. I have Renegade X installed. I don't really play it online. I'm not too much of an online person for certain games like that. So I've only gone through the maps in just by myself to have a look around. They're beautiful maps. But when Ren X Firestorm comes out, excuse me, I will definitely be playing that online. We might do a stream on that when that happens. But I'm definitely excited for that. That looks really, really good. Then there's a circular tower which... Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, that's a good point. CNC TV show, but it's a comedy like Friends. So that'd be more so Red Alert, I suppose. Right, reset the capture deck. We are 25 minutes away from the start of the direct. Now, in Isabelle, when you run across Isabelle online, he's either going to be someone who doesn't play the game too much, or is like an absolute beast at this character that you have no answer to. There's very little in the way of crossover in that Venn diagram. You see, Isabelle, it's either going to be someone who's playing casually for fun or an absolute god. Oh, just dodge that. You got the bomb, I think. Oh, nice. Did not think that would hit. And everyone would scream space. I'm kind of running out of options what to do with this person. They know what they're doing. There we go. Got a hit finally. I don't want to get too aggressive. Isabelle's got some good defense. Okay, we got this. There we go. There's the bomb. Just got it back. Those fairs and bears. Oh, nice. Too far away to get a follow-up. There we go. Okay. See if we can get a bit of damage before we're on our last stock, but we're not that far away. Ran right into that. Tried for a shield, but wasn't quick enough. Oh! What the world was that? Something just went ping. I've been playing with Streamlabs. It should be off right now, but maybe it's not. Glad that bomb hit. Oh. Oh, just dodged right the way through all of that. That was pretty good. F-Zero, please. Yes, absolutely. More F-Zero. Okay. Almost messed that up. Oh! Just missed. Oh, there we go. That was close. Second Tiberian War from the perspective of a harvester. Nice. Internet was a bit spotty with that person, so we'll try with someone else. Also, jump to a different character. Let's go with Terry this time around. We are 20 minutes away. Alright, here we go. Okay, I've only played against these characters once. I've never actually played as them, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know their moves. I haven't really played since the update where these two are added. Kira and Mithra, I think. Nice. Whew. Nice, there we go. Peggy 18 characters. If you can land and get... Oh! Missed. There we go! Right out of jab. That's what we want to see. Good spot dodge. Those who are expecting something don't. Absolutely agree with that. Hype responsibly. Nice move, I'll just punch you. Yes, I tend to go by beige online. People call me No Strings, but I don't really consider No Strings to be my username. It's more so the name of this channel. Which is why I say, you know, my name is Stefan at the end. My name isn't No Strings. But it doesn't really matter. Oh, I need to land. Let me land. There we go. We're in trouble now. Metroid Prime 4 news, absolutely. How long have we been waiting for that? I believe there's a... I don't know whether it's recent, but I've only seen recently there's a mod for Metroid Prime Trilogy on Dolphin that basically does away with the Wiimote style aiming. So you can aim either with a like twin sticks, properly twin sticks, not like GoldenEye style, with a controller, or I think you can also do. You might be able to do mouse and keyboard aiming. I'm not Stefan. So it would be good if there's a Metroid Prime Trilogy port just to tide people over while Prime 4 is being developed. That would be nice, but I don't think it's likely. I'll give that a restart. No, it is with an F, but I don't correct people because everyone spells it differently. I answered as Stefan, Steven, Stefan, Jason, and Craig. You can call me whatever you like. But it is spelled with an F. Oh, just... Is this the person I played against last time? Because they quit out. After the match, obviously. I think we just got paired with the same person twice. Not Stevie. There we go. I've heard of Tib Essence. I haven't played it myself. I don't really get into the mods too much. There are absolutely fantastic mods. Absolutely nothing against them. It's just not really my scene. I haven't played it myself, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. Steve is definitely something no one has ever called me. Like, I've been called Craig more often than I've been called Steve. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh. Yeah, lost it there. Oh! Tricky. Don't call me Craig. Craig is absolutely going to be an Easter egg in Halo Infinite. You know that's going to happen. Alright, shall we switch to a different character? Let's go with... Okay, this is going to go badly, but let's try some Doc. Who I sometimes play, but don't really do all that well. Smash Brothers with reloading music, yeah. It's just because the capture deck isn't working with audio. If you just joined, mute the music. This is why I'm playing music, because this is what the capture deck is playing. So we're ignoring that. We're playing our own music today. And also, you know, Nintendo music is gonna get claimed. Okay. Already, this is going badly. Ugh. Doc is very fiddly to play as. It's very satisfying when you get it right, but he's not easy, I don't think. Oh, nice. Ah, that was close. Nicely done from that fox. Very dramatic music for what's going on here. Ah, I was trying to bait out an attack with a shield so I can use the up B. Oh, he shielded. But I didn't expect the grab. Yeesh. Got that shield up just in time. Oh, I'm off. Switch Pro shows or Metroid Prime 4 would definitely be big wins. I'm interested to see what this Switch Pro will be like. I've got low hopes because I mainly use the Switch as a Smash console, to be honest. And if there is a Switch Pro, I doubt Smash will get much of a boost because it's already pretty well optimized as is. So it's probably not something that's for me. It's probably going to be like, you know, bigger battery life, which isn't something I never take the Switch out of the dock. So, oh, I did not deserve that. And the game agrees because we're still going. Ah, I'm off. Oh, close, very close. My brother was chosen for a Smash battle at Gamescom, and while most of the participants have been using the meta characters, he chose the Ice Climbers. Nice. Well, there were items on. Oh dear. Right, who else should we play as? Let's go me Gunner. Why not? Oh yeah. Guess what time it is? It's Splat Tim. Well done if you get that. Bit old by now, that reference. Good point, yeah. Switch Pro, more pre-installed memory is a bonus. Time wait. Ooh! This might be our last game. We have 8 minutes to go. See if I've got Chrome window capture. I'll set up next. This game's not going to take 8 minutes. Okay, so I could say I'm distracted, but I'm really probably just not playing very well. Go on then. Let's do this properly. Nice spike, but still, we're over the platform here. Oh, I knew I was dead, but I just thought, let's see if I can hit them with the neutral B anyway. I do have a reflector as down B. I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to see if I can bait out the cape with enough time to be able to use it. Oh! That up smash would have definitely killed. Beautifully timed with the music as well, I think. Look forward to seeing what Nintendo has, however they're being jerks, yeah. Nintendo is one of the best game developers or collection of game developers in the world, and one of the worst publishers in the world. Like, the development side of Nintendo is absolutely staggeringly good, and the publishing side of Nintendo is just... What are you doing? You know, welcome to the 21st century. You just drag you kicking and screaming. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. Lovely stuff. Play Seth for sure, just to be Seth. You can set up a me as Seth, if the moves don't matter. Or then maybe getting a good hat as... not sure there's a me hat that looks like a flat cap. Right. We might call it there for Smash, and let's see if we can get the stream going. How long do we have? About 4 minutes away. Do we have time for one more? Sod it, why not? Balls to the wall. We got 4 minutes. Let's get one last game in. Press that. I'll just switch streams if we play over a bit. Here we go, Sephiroth. This is a disconnect of theming, isn't it? Like, the ice climbers work kind of well in this Mario Kart 8 stage, but Sephiroth? Alright, don't play too defensively, we've got 4 minutes left. Oh, I thought I was going to go straight up. Less familiar with this character. Because this guy's got enormous reach with that massive sword, and we've got two tiny little gavels. Little mallets. His legs kick further than the weapons I'm holding. I didn't kill. Oh, come on. Fitting music, though, for fighting Sephiroth, maybe. Oh, see you, bud. See how much damage we can do on Sona. 8.5%, that's how much. Okay, we're definitely going to go overtime, so I'll just switch the stream and continue the match so you can see what's going on. Okay. And we'll drop the music. There we go. We should now see everything. I'll finish this game while the stream starts, but we're not going to get anything big in the first 30 seconds. So you should now be able to see everything. You should also be able to hear it, but when it starts playing sounds, because it's not playing any sounds at the moment. I have an autopilot. Okay, that was a big shield. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Okay. Well, it's begun, so you should be able to see stuff now. Hopefully you can hear whatever's going on. There we go. Oh, and the game perfectly just ended. Nintendo Direct. Hopefully that's not too loud.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it.
Alright.
Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed
What do you got for us, Nintendo?
by players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience.
Finally be Waluigi time.
We've been able to offer a
Very
wide
quiet,
variety of
okay.
games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this
Is a bit better volume-wise? I might have to mute it every now and then if there's music that sounds like it might get claimed, like if it's licensed music or stuff that's really like classic Nintendo stuff. But hopefully we're a bit better this time, because during the Xbox thing they did play just flat-out licensed pop music. There's definitely a delay in the audio that's not on the stream's end. Oh, this looks like Smash. Oh my god. Are we starting with Smash already? Okay, who's this then? Hi, Ganon. That's grim. Oh, it's Tekken fella in it. Good call. Okay, so now we've got Ryu, we've got Ken, we've got Terry, and now this dude whose name escapes me, even though he was just shown. Bloody hell. Oh, bye, Falcon. Kind of metaphoric, they tossed Captain Falcon off. That's what happened to F-Zero. Okay, so he's got Bat mode. I don't play Tekken, so I don't... I guess he does that, maybe? The Tekken character, that definitely makes sense. Ah, that's Heihachi? Oh, he's just in the background, he's not actually playable. I thought Heihachi was the main character of Tekken, wasn't he? Kazuya Mishima. Okay. I'd have been so embarrassed if it came up with a different game title. I was just like, this is Tekken, isn't it? Bye, Curb. Well, Curb can fly, so hang on. Yeah, see? Called it. Interesting start.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited.
This is his
director
son.
of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise!
Good call.
Over the details at a later date,
So there's
please
one
sit
character
tight.
left for
Today, though, we've prepared a short
Smash
video to
DLC
showcase
that we
Kazuya's
don't know
moves
about
in
yet.
Super
But
Smash
this is a good
Bros.
call.
Ultimate.
I'm
Please
in
take a
favour of
look.
this, even though I don't play Tekken. Oh, the camera spins. I hope that happens in game. I'm gonna have to go see what Maximilian Dude thinks of this, because he's a big He likes when fighting game characters get added to Smash. This music bops. Is it a bit quiet still, is it? That's a bit better, but we don't want it to be too loud. Bloody hell.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation.
Oh,
We still
the
have to record it first,
logo at the top
actually.
left is still there. I'll hide that.
The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
There's a disconnect between the audio and the video. I'm just going to quickly
Thank you,
reload
Mr.
while we're
Sakurai.
between announcements, see if that solves it.
New
But that's
fighter
definitely on their end.
Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Sweet. So starting with Smash straight
Your
off, so that's new
choices
characters.
matter
There'll be
in
a
these
second
emotional,
stream at
supernatural
another date
tales.
where we'll see all the details about that new character. You don't want to spend way too long on one game at E3, to be fair. Life is Strange, is this? That's the thing I played. Like a spin-off second game? Do they have... Because I thought it was in 3D, wasn't it? Guess this is True Colors, maybe. Yeah, that's what I've seen. Wow, that's pretty. I might mute this music, actually, just because I'm concerned about licensed music. Alright. Alright. So there's no music, I'll just keep talking. There's people hugging. Oh, and that's it. There's no more. We see nothing more of this game.
Life is Strange True
There we go.
Colors launches on
10th
Nintendo
of September.
Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
That
comes
whoosh
to
noise
Nintendo
just sounds
Switch
like
later
Sonic,
this
and it
year.
sounds weird because this is Nintendo stream.
There's something for everyone.
There is
on
something
the
for
Nintendo
everyone
Switch
on
system.
Nintendo Switch, apparently.
You are Star-Lord,
Marvel's
leading a
Guardians of the
legendary band
Galaxy.
of heroes for hire in this thrilling action-adventure game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos.
So if that's your thing,
overwhelm opponents
punch
with
cubes,
Star-Lord's daring
turn 'em into
combat
ice.
Style, and
There's
encounter
Mantis, I think.
iconic
There's a
and
dog.
original Marvel characters.
There's
You'll call the
someone
shots
else.
for the unpredictable Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the galaxy. You got this. Probably. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere! In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate
Shout
opponents
worms
in
everywhere.
32-player cross-platform combat. Play in daily challenges.
Wait, I thought
battle
Worms
modes,
was a game
and
where you take
seasonal
it in
events
turns.
to worm your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with
The
Worms
frame
Rumble,
rate is not
wriggling
good.
onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25%
Hopefully the
discount when you
game
pre-order
runs a
the
bit
game starting
better than
today
what we're
on
seeing
Nintendo
here.
eShop. The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating
Wow, this art
attacks
style
and
is pretty good.
captivating turn-based combat.
There's going to be a lot of
Astria Ascending
RPGs,
launches on
a lot of
Nintendo Switch
JRPGs.
September 30th.
Nintendo and Sony's E3s generally have a lot of those.
Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of Two Point County. In the
A
wholesome
lot of there's going to be a lot of
management
niche
sim
stuff
2
as
Point
well because
You'll
it
build and
fits
run your
the
very
Switch.
own
I'm here because it's
university the
Nintendo.
way
I always
you
watch
want it.
Nintendo stuff, but there's going to be a
Lots
lot of
creative
stuff that
tools are at your disposal to
that
make
is
the school yours and
is
take
kind
your
of more
educational empire to the next level.
I don't know how to put it.
Enrollment for 2 Point Campus.
We'll say
starts
niche
on
again. I
Nintendo
used that word
Switch
already,
next
so
year.
best word I could think of.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th
Ooh,
anniversary
Monkey Ball, is
this
this?
year.
Was this a new game or a port or remaster of an old one. Because the ones on the GameCube were pretty good. Yeah, there you go. This was the same engine as F-Zero GX, I believe. The Amusement Vision. So this looks like old footage going by the resolution, so I don't know if all of those are being ported. Oh! There you go, remastered. That's pretty good then. Remastered Monkey Ball 1, 2, and 3, I think that was.
Go bananas when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch.
This is the show
October 5th.
itself. It started about 9 minutes ago. If you just joined,
It's a blast from
the
parties
Smash
past,
new
and
character
you're
was the
invited.
very first
Ready for
announcement. If
another
you want
round of
to,
Mario
you should be able to
Party mayhem?
rewind
Of
if you want to
course
avoid
you are.
spoilers.
It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames. Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's birthday cake and Spaceland.
Never played Mario Party.
Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it. Jump, connect blocks, and give facelifts?
I haven't got a clue
And
what's going on
hilarious
here.
over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play. Even if you're partying solo,
That's good,
you
then.
can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack,
Think of those old toy
then
commercials
resume
from
the
Cartoon
festivities.
Network back in the day.
Stickers
Kinda
are
does.
also available
It's very
to communicate
toy-esque,
with
isn't
others.
it?
It's time to party in Mario Party
don't say it
Superstars.
like that, narrator.
Launching on the Nintendo
Come on.
Switch system October
Have some
29th.
class.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What did you think? Before we show this next
It's because it's
trailer, I'd like to say one
they
thing.
do these shows at
Currently,
E3 because
we're
everyone else
working
does it,
hard
but
on the
they
latest
tend
game
to
in the Metroid Prime
focus their
series,
directs more so
Metroid Prime
for
4, which we
the
previously
everyone
announced.
crowd.
But today,
Even though it's
we'd like
less
to
likely
introduce
that the
another
everyone crowd
new
are the kind of
entry
people who are
in
going
the
to be
Metroid
watching, particularly at
franchise.
E3.
Please take a look.
So we're really here for you know, I'm mainly here for the older stuff, the stuff that's hold on, such as what do you mean Metroid 5? That'll make it a 2D game. What am I looking at? Don't go other M on us. This doesn't look like Prime 4. If it says Metroid 5, this is going to be a 2D one. I'm sorry, this hasn't sunk in yet. What am I looking at? Is this Samus Return stuff? Oh my god. Oh, wait, so this is set after Fusion. Oh my... Metroid... They actually called it Dread! Oh my god. I'm sorry, this is so unexpected that I had no reaction at all until I saw gameplay. Yeah, this is entirely Samus Return style gameplay. We were just talking earlier on in the stream about how there's not going to be another 2D Metroid, but we would love to see that. Rather than Samus Returns being a remake, this is a whole new game set after Fusion. I so did not want to get my hopes up because like this is not going to happen. There's never going to be a new Metroid. That I had like a 2 or 3 minute delay to reacting to that. I think this is not a new Metroid, even though there's Samus. There it says Metroid 5, and I'm thinking this isn't Metroid. What am I looking at? This is other
That was the
M2.
trailer for the
Oh my
first new
God.
2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The
We were
brand
talking
new
about this
Metroid
earlier.
Dread game.
About how
As the name Dread
About-
implies,
if there's a
this is
new
Metroid
2D
game
Metroid, which
with a
there's
new
not
feel,
going to be, there
showcasing
is.
a variety of threats that Samus will encounter.
Bloody
It's
hell.
scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
Yeah, the
On
last
that
last
same
one that
day,
came out
we'll
was
also be
Zero
releasing
Mission,
amiibo figures for
which was
Samus
a remake,
and
and
Emmy,
well, obviously Samus
the
Returns as well,
robot
which
seen in
was also
the
a
video.
remake. The last new
Let's move
2D
on
Metroid
to
was
more
Metroid
Nintendo
Fusion,
Switch
what,
headlines.
2001? If you never played the 2D Metroid games, they are incredible. Highly recommend. The order to play the 2D Metroids are, I would say, Zero Mission, AM2R, Super Metroid, and then Metroid Fusion. Beautiful games. What did you miss? You missed Metroid 5? Oh wait, this is licensed music. Oh. Sorry, my brain is lagging so far behind right now because it is just a fact of the universe that there will never be another 2D Metroid. That series is dead. Even though one was just announced, so my brain is going, no, that's not it. That's other M2. Of course it's not. My goodness. It's not sunk in yet. I'll let you know when it sinks in. There's a new 2D Metroid. A brand new 2D Metroid. And it was just kind of, oh, by the way, here's a new game. You might be interested. Yes, I am very much interested in a new 2D Metroid.
Relive
Wow.
the story of Goku and other Z fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG. Saiyan,
Wish Red Alert 2
protect the
Remaster would
Earth
be a
from an
fact.
invasion by Vegeta and Nappa. Frieza,
Bloody
take
hell.
a stand against the evil Emperor.
Okay, I'm hyped.
Cell, battle the
But the gameplay
androids
is
in
very
a
much
fight to the
Samus
death.
Return style, so you've got the
Majin
parry
Buu,
still.
An epic showdown with the most fearsome
Perhaps it'll
foe.
work a lot better on Switch
Along with the main
with
story,
an actual
you can
controller
explore the vast
than on
world of Dragon
on
Ball
3DS. Maybe that was why I enjoyed it a
Hey,
little
why not help
less,
out
because
the
it was a bit
locals?
awkward with
or
the
collect
circle
ingredients
pad.
for delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills too.
I'm amazed they kept it under
There are
wraps
lots
for
of
so long.
things to
Yeah,
keep you
it's
busy.
they kind of just
The
dropped
boss
that as.
battle
By the way,
episodes,
here's
the new
a
Power
here's another
Awakens
niche
parts
game
1
that
and
perhaps
2
some
is
of
also
you
included.
might be slightly interested in.
Dragon
Yes,
Ball Z
Metroid Prime,
Kakarot, plus the
Metroid
new
5.
Power
You just kind of
Awakens set
drop
punches
that
its way
in.
onto Nintendo Switch September 24th. Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off.
My brain is not caught up. I'm
The
lagging
Mario
behind
Golf
so
Super Rush
far.
game launches soon. Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes. Standard golf.
The 2D Metroid series is incredible. I've been thinking for a long time I need to do a video on Metroid. Definitely starting with the 2D games because they are so good. If you're just joining, if you've not played 2D Metroid games before, highly recommend. I'd recommend the order Zero Mission, AM2R, which is a fan game but is incredible. Super Metroid, and then Metroid Fusion, and then I guess Metroid Dread. If you don't get the significance behind that,
Over 9 flag-marked holes
About
in an obstacle-filled arena.
19 years
3
ago,
flags to win.
it was rumored that there was a game called Metroid Dread,
Go from
which was
rookie
in
to pro with
development,
your Mii character.
which was supposed to be a
Golfing
2D
challenges that
Metroid
await
game.
may surprise
We
you.
heard that name, Metroid Dread.
And here's
And then I
some
think in
news.
one of the
Free updates are
Metroid Prime
planned for
games,
future release,
they teased
including
it.
additional courses and
Project
playable characters.
Project Dread is currently in development.
fairway's
Everyone's like,
almost
whoa!
open.
And that
Set
was
your
like
tee time
20
and get
years
ready to
ago,
ace
the
those
last time we
shots
hear of it.
in
And
Mario
they
Golf
used
Super
that
Rush,
name.
swinging
That is
onto the
so
Nintendo
good.
Switch system, June 25th.
Comparatively,
Pre-orders
it's
are
like if
available now
EA
on
dropped.
Nintendo
Oh, by the
eShop.
way, we're doing a new CNC game, and we're
Ready
calling
for the
it
ride of a
Tiberian
lifetime?
Incursion. That's the Metroid equivalent of what we just saw.
Welcome to the vast
Sorry, Dog
and
Whisperer,
vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
I probably won't stream on Twitch just because I do have a Twitch account I used to use, but
As a
no
rider
one's
in
on
this
it. So I'll be
RPG
streaming to
adventure,
like
You'll explore
my
a diverse
friends and no one
landscape
else would
by
see
riding your
it.
Monster, a monster
So
companion.
it's probably best I stick on YouTube just for now.
Gather
Like I'm
materials
enjoying
such as
streaming.
honey
We'll
and
see
ore,
where it goes.
then use them
Like
to
if
craft items for
it's
your
worth
journey.
expanding to Twitch later on, then perhaps. But for now, I'm just
Beware of
sticking
the
with
many
YouTube just
monsters
because
roaming about.
it's where
Some
no
are
strings
docile,
is.
but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, you'll
Oh
team
my
up
God,
with
I'm
your
so
monster
excited for that
and
now.
use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy
That
monsters
saved
in
E3.
turn-based battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials. which can be forged into new weapons and armor.
Sorry, there's other games.
Is that an
Just
hint?
Dance.
You might be able to hatch a new monster.
Kakarot
Incredibly
game,
powerful
Dragon Ball,
monsties can also hatch from
whatever
rare
that
eggs.
is. This is what, Monster
more
Hunter?
traveling
I've not been
buddies?
paying attention. My brain
Join up
just
with
been
friends
going.
for co-op
You didn't
multiplayer
realize that
quests and
a new
battles.
Metroid game was just
Buckle up,
announced.
Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories
But I
2,
don't think
Wings of
CNC is
Ruin
fresh enough in
soars
people's minds
onto
to have the same
Nintendo
effect.
Switch July 9th.
Metroid's kind of in the same
You can play the
position,
free
I
demo on
suppose.
June 25th and carry over your
Like the
save data
last
to the full
new game was a Metroid Prime game, Metroid Prime 3.
Here's a new
You
game from
know,
the head
discounting
of a
Other
certain
M, which
company.
doesn't really count because that was a spin-off.
Did you
New
miss me?
WarioWare?
Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario. And it's finally ready. A brand new game from my company.
So the captions
Check
had
it out.
no idea what to
You
do
get
with
to
that bit,
control
did they?
Me. Time to do this. Look at me go. Wah, rats. Check
Is this
out these
WarioWare
chops.
or something a
They
bit
came
different? Because the
back
last one
and
was
they have
a
wonderful
bit
new talents.
a bit different. Yeah, this
Throw that
looks
stick thing.
party game, but not necessarily
Use
WarioWare
the
itself,
spinny
maybe.
whatchamacallit. Ha!
Oh, maybe it
Nailed
is.
Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. Two people can play together at the
No,
same
Metroid is
time.
very much. It's one of Nintendo's main series. Well, used to be one of their main series. So it's pretty much only on Nintendo
Yes,
consoles.
You, the one watching this, better get ready for some micro game mayhem. Wah!
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches
Wonder
exclusively
what kind of
on the
impact a new
Nintendo Switch
CNC4
system
announcement will
September
have.
10th.
Yeah,
Pre-orders begin today.
that would be
on
interesting.
Nintendo
It was
eShop.
interesting though that was it 3 years ago now when Rivals was announced. Like there was
You just saw
so
was the
many
trailer for WarioWare. Get
articles
it
of
together. In the latest installment of
you know,
this series,
proper
there are new micro
game
games that
publications
let you
saying
control
this
Wario and his friends.
this is the first
There's
CNC
also
announcement
a
in
two-player
what
co-op
9
mode,
years,
which
8
greatly
years or
expands the
something,
gameplay.
and it's a mobile
It's
spin-off.
releasing in the
So there was a
near
lot
future,
of
so
there was a
stay
lot of
tuned.
noise about Rivals.
Next,
So
please take a look
if
at
an
this.
actual proper new CNC got announced, there'll be a bit of buzz. I don't know if it'll be massive, but
As a high school student living in Tokyo, your life is...
Nintendo won't announce a new
very
F-Zero
normal.
game. No, they're definitely not going to announce a new F-Zero game. It's just like Metroid. There won't be a new one.
But that reality is upended after you get pulled.
Like, why was
into
that
a
not the
different
last thing
dimension.
they announced? Well, I guess they probably end with something like Zelda, which... I guess that shows what Nintendo think of Metroid. It's just something they'll bung in the middle, I guess. Samus vs. Scrin.
Another Tokyo exists. A post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside.
Okay, so that's one of the things I've had on my list of I really hope they'll bring this
Fused
back.
with
The only
that
other ones are like
mysterious figure.
something new from
Gaining the
F-Zero, even
power
if it's
to
just a
fight
port of
demons.
GX. Give GX
What
Online
lies ahead
or
in
give
this
it
alternate
a
realm?
a course creator, and I'm good.
The world is now
Like, it doesn't need to be an
transformed into
entirely
a
new game. Just give us
sprawling,
GX.
demon-infested
Let us
wasteland.
make our own courses. I can
Though
play that
friendly
forever.
demons do exist here. Many are
And
hostile.
a proper port of
and
Mother
will
3 would be
attempt
good,
to
even though
destroy
you can play that anyway.
Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is
Banjo
key.
3, yeah.
By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a
This will
conversation
be one of the
with
many
them.
various forms of JRPG. I don't really play RPGs or JRPGs all that much. Like, I started with Pokemon years back, as a lot of
If
people
a
did.
negotiation is successful, a demon
Most of the things are
will
just a
become
bit too.
powerful ally.
You can hear dogs. Yeah, you can definitely hear the dogs.
In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request,
Well,
they may feel motivated and join you.
there's a
as
lot
an
of games like this that get announced during the
Demons
Nintendo
that do
and
join will
Sony
fight alongside you and grow
E3
stronger
directs.
by fusing demon allies.
Technically, CNC
Another
games are
demon
kind of
can
RPGs
be
too.
created.
Not really.
The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally
Oh, I've seen that character before.
customized to your needs and playstyle.
Frame rate's a bit wonky, and some of the effects are a bit off as well.
Challenge the many demons roaming this
Hopefully this is just like early
post-apocalyptic world
development footage.
by
Like, that
harnessing
looks
the
fine.
power of your own.
Then like the snow was all particly and sparkly.
What destiny will you
Well, I've
choose?
seen C remastered, Red Alert 2
Shin Megami
remastered,
Tensei
but
5
deep
will
down,
launch
no
exclusively
one
on
happened
Nintendo
yet.
Switch
Don't get your
November
hopes
12th.
up. I would love it if it happened. We'll be covering
Pre-orders
EA's
for the physical version begin
E3
June
show, which is on the
21st.
22nd, just in case. So I'm expecting nothing's going to
That was
happen.
the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Another game, unfortunately, I've not
3
played
games
before.
in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Are these good?
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school
E3
headmaster,
doesn't
has
last until the
trapped you
22nd.
and
It's
other
just
high school
EA is
students
doing
in
their
a
own
game
show
of
a week
literal
after.
life and death.
So
Unfortunately,
it's not really
the
an
only way out
EA
of the
show
school
that
and this
E3 is doing. They're
lethal
just doing
game
it
is to
around
betray
about the
the
same
other
time of
students.
year.
And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty
Danganronpa?
party.
Sneak attack. No, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest
Oh, so
of
this
them
is the
all
beach
in this
episode.
ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Danganronpa is a beast of its own.
All
Game
4
2 is the
games
best
will also
Danganronpa
be
game,
individually
mechanics-wise.
available on
Story-wise,
Nintendo eShop.
only V3 is horrible. So presumably the others, apart from V3,
We hope you're
are
not afraid of
decent enough,
ghosts.
story-wise. Or at least not horrible. Spooky game.
In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but
Creepy
deadly
people
Mount
running
Hikami,
through
believed
forest.
to be at the center of many
I
disappearances.
wonder which way we should go. Maybe
Ghosts
it's forward.
frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out.
Spinning ghosts. Oh, they're coming this way, but
Face your
can they even
fears
do
as
anything,
you
or are they just
explore
all
a
like
variety of
spooky?
unsettling locations. This
Fatal
spine-chilling
Frame.
story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from
Don't
different
touch those.
perspectives.
Those are
New
mine.
costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami? And
Why
stay
she got
alive?
shoulder armor?
Fatal Frame.
Like she's just wearing
Maiden
casual
of Black
clothes and
Water
then
creeps onto
armor on
Nintendo
her
Switch
shoulders.
this year. These games and DLC are coming soon. Some even today.
Oh. Doom.
Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on
Actually
Nintendo
doesn't look too
Switch
bad
later
graphics-wise, given this is
today.
the Switch port. I think they did a decent
Get
job with
ramped
the
up
first
for
Doom
2
on
iconic
Switch, didn't they?
skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony
Music. Licensed music. I assume it's licensed music. We're not getting this channel taken down for a skating game. They showed no killing during all that. I suppose maybe Doom is a bit violent, considering for Nintendo's E3. They want to. They showcase a lot of niche-friendly, like for everyone games. Maybe they wanted to avoid that.
In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play.
It's okay. As an update, it is beginning to sink in that Metroid 5 was announced earlier. It's getting there. I'll realize the fact of this in a minute.
Cosmic proportions.
Hey, this was announced 3 days ago?
Will team up with the Rabbids once
Or
again
at least the
to
trailer
restore
was shown
order
a
to the
few days ago.
galaxy. Our heroes
Looks fun.
must stop a mysterious
Not my kind of game, but it
new
looks
evil
fun.
from plunging the universe into chaos. Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new
When's
strategic
Rayman gonna
and
show
chaotic
up in these?
possibilities.
Rayman's in the
Aim for
same
victory
universe, isn't he?
With a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that?
That's a Sonic villain, isn't it?
Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Sound effects. Ooh, what's this? Is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is Advance Wars, isn't it? The original Advance Wars. So this is a series I haven't played, but I know there's a lot of interest in it. So, hey, are there any Advance Wars fans in chat? Because I'm pretty sure a while back someone was saying... Yeah, so this is something I'm not too familiar with, not too interested in, but I know there's a lot of interest. So for you guys that are fans of this, I'm really happy for you. Yeah, it looks like a remake of the original game. Graphics are brilliant, very faithful to what I've seen of the original.
Player in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory. Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday. Pre-orders
Sweet.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How is everything?
I know there's a lot of
This next
a
segment
lot of
will be our
interest in
last
Advance
announcement of
Wars.
the day.
It's just one of those series
Please
that there's a
take a
lot
look.
of big fans of out there. So it's not something I have too much... Ooh, Zelda, here we go. Not something I have too much knowledge of, but really happy for those of you who are big fans of Advance Wars and have been hoping for something for, I think, for a while. So this is the Hyrule Warriors Breath of the Wild game, I think, which I haven't played. I played the first Hyrule Warriors. That was quite fun, but a bit weird. Fire Emblem with cars. That's the DLC for the game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Hello there.
Imagine if Advance
I'm
Wars
Eiji
with
Aonuma,
CNC like
producer
Oh
of
no, if
the
we bring
Legend
you
of
up
Zelda
Eiji
series.
Aonuma, are we
What
going to
you've
talk
just
about...
seen is a trailer for the first wave of
Or is he just going to be
DLC
talking
for
about the
Hyrule
DLC?
Warriors
Are we
Age of
transitioning
Calamity
to
expansion pass from
Breath of the
Koei
Wild
Tecmo
2?
Games.
Sword game
It
on
will follow
motorcycles.
Link and his allies
Yes,
through
it is.
more
It's by
battles
the
that
Dynasty
took place
Warriors
100 years
team.
prior to the events of
It's
The Legend of
literally
Zelda
Dynasty
Breath of the
Warriors, but
Wild.
with Zelda
I
stuff.
hope you'll look forward to it.
So Hyrule Warriors is like a crossover
I
of
have
all
a few
sorts
more
of
things to share
Zelda
with you all
characters
today.
from different Zelda games. This is basically the
We'll begin
exact
with The
same,
Legend
but
of
it's
Zelda Skyward Sword HD
less of a
game, which
crossover
launches next month.
that's that the first game was, and is
You'll
more
immerse
so
yourself in the role of Link by using two Joy-Con
set
controllers
story-wise
for
before
intuitive
the
motion
first
controls,
Breath
or
of the
by
Wild.
playing in handheld mode, wielding
The
the
gameplay
sword
is
via
all
flicking the
Dynasty
stick and
Warriors,
button-only
but
controls.
story-wise it ties into an actual
This game
main
depicts the
main
oldest
series
era
game
in the Legend
rather than
of
just
Zelda
being a
series,
spin-off.
The story of how it all began.
So since this has better controls,
is
like you
the
can play it with
origin of
a
the
Switch
Master
Pro, I
Sword?
might get through this because
Why
I didn't
did a
get
woman
far
named
in
Zelda become the legend
Skyward Sword
for
on
future
the
generations?
Wii.
These will all be unraveled in this game.
It's like a penis in the anus just waggling the Wii
We
moves
hope you're
around.
looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Only a month away. Interesting.
Next up,
Oh my god.
here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system
Okay, that screen
lets
is
you play
superimposed
3
in
games
edit.
in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend
That
of
screen
Zelda
was
game
absolutely
reaches
superimposed.
its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda.
Well, that's sweet.
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link,
Oh, that's cool.
and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game,
Skyward Sword, the
as
least like
well
child of
as
the
a
franchise.
special version of the
To be
Game &
fair,
Watch
the
titled
dungeons
Vermin,
in
starring
Skyward
Link as
Sword
the
are
playable
supposedly
character.
really
So that's
really
4
good.
games on one system.
I think it
from
was
longer
mainly
Legend of
disliked
Zelda
because of
games to
it
the
was
pick up
a
and play
Wii game with
Vermin.
really weird controls. And
In
I think
addition,
that's supposed to
regarding
be
the watch
sorted for
functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've
for
added
this.
a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda. And an
But I think
interactive
last
timer
year or the
themed
year
after
before,
Zelda 2, The Adventure
they
of
did
Link.
this Game & Watch thing for Mario.
You can play with both of them by taking control of Link.
I guess this is Zelda's
We
version
hope
of
you'll
it.
enjoy playing this Game & Watch system.
Can't wait for
whenever and
scalpers to
wherever
buy up
you'd
all the
like.
copies, yeah. Nintendo is not good with that stuff.
All right, here's the last thing we have to show you.
Here we go.
This is the sequel
So
to the
the
Legend
direct
of
is
Zelda
only
Breath
is
of the
supposed to be
Wild.
40 minutes, and we're
2
35
years
minutes in.
have
So I
passed
guess the
since
last
we
5
first
minutes are being
announced this game, and we've
given
been
over
unable
to
to
Breath of the
share
Wild
anything
2.
with you in that time.
I'll try and be a little
However,
quieter for this.
development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of
Oh,
the game.
new
Please
footage.
take a look.
The way old games are being resurrected, F-Zero might get its second chance. I hope so. Clearly not today. This will be the last thing. What do we got? It'd be really cool if you could play as Zelda in this one. Oh my god. That's a new Link model. What's happened to his arm? Oh wow, okay. So yeah, this is a... Wait, that's Hyrule from what we saw in the first Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So maybe we've got the same world as the first one, and some other location as well in the sky? These floating temples are kind of Zelda 2-esque. I like that. Breath of not F-Zero 2. I like that lingering shot just then. Okay, so we have our release year next year.
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule.
So we get the
We'd like to
same
ask you
map
to
as the
wait a bit
first
longer.
game. That's a
We're aiming for
decent idea.
2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
And then an additional location as well. Oh wow, that was a very
was that?
short look.
That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store.
But for
on
the stuff they
Nintendo Switch.
teased, that definitely does
Thank you
give us
for
a
watching.
bit more of an indication of what you'll be doing, the actual gameplay stuff. So you've got the original map, which is very expansive in the first Breath of the Wild. Because it took them so long to build that, at least it's still in there, but we also get the new location of the sky as well. Interesting. Then we go to Treehouse. So maybe I'm not going to be streaming all of this, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to jump off this stream and find a different stream for this if you want to watch Treehouse. But I'll call it quits on the stream in a couple of minutes. So heads up, if you want to watch Treehouse, I'll actually chuck you the link in chat.
So many questions. Where do we start?
Where I'm watching this from. So if you want to watch Treehouse going forward, click the link and follow there. I'll be jumping off shortly.
2022.
But wow. Okay, so we got the. I'll meet him here. The big ones are dude from Tekken, Mishima from Tekken, in Smash, which is a good call. They've been a lot. There's been talk about a Tekken character since Smash 4's DLC, so that's good. One character left for Smash. Metroid 5, Metroid Dread, an actual 2D Metroid. Wow. I still haven't. That's still not properly registered yet. Jeez. And a little look at Breath of the Wild 2, which does look quite promising, but still quite early days. At least we know it'll be out sometime next year. Very interesting. Righto then, I'm going to call it there for the stream. This has been very interesting indeed, hasn't it? Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you've enjoyed having a look at Nintendo's show for E3 this year. Cheers. This will be my last E3 stream. I only covered Xbox 2 days ago and Nintendo today. Other than on the 22nd will be EA Play Live. I'm fully expecting there will be absolutely no mention of CNC at all, so don't get your hopes up, but we'll be watching it just in case. Wow, Metroid Dread. It finally happened. That's incredible. Anyway, we'll sign off there. Thank you so much for dropping by. And till the next one, I suppose. Take care, everyone.